All right, now we have Rutherford. We've spent almost all of our time talking about the electron, this negatively charged particle that we know is there because of J.J. Thomson. We know further properties about it, that we can use the electron to create light. That helps explain the photoelectric effect, and that it moves only in specific ways, and always those specific ways. That was called quanta again, when it moves in specific energies that give off wavelengths with specific colors. Okay, so now let's talk about Rutherford, because he's going to take us past the electron into the insides of the atom. So here we go. Ernest Rutherford developed his atomic model from observations made in his gold foil experiment. Rutherford found that one of the invisible rays discovered by the Curies had a positive charge, was extremely small, and moved very fast. He called this an alpha particle. Now, an alpha particle has its own little abbreviation, and it looks like an unfinished fish. That's the Greek letter for alpha. All right, put an eye there and a little smiley, and you got a little cute fishy. Okay, that was dumb. Why are you laughing at me? My wife is groaning at me. All right, so he found this particle, and like any good male would think, all right, he thought, all right, I can use this as a gun. All right, that's the first thing my boys do. They find a new toy and they think how they can shoot at people with it. But anyway, so he found this, and it's more of a bullet than I should say a gun. He, as all the rest of them, was a genius. All right, so number 2, Rutherford shot a thin piece of gold with alpha particles. The majority of particles pass directly through the foil. This indicated to him that the atom was mostly empty space. And this is where I reinforce my theory that almost everything that we are is absolutely nothing. Now, I don't want you to get depressed about that. And we've had this discussion, so we've learned this. When your parents ask you what you learned today, tell them nothing. That technically you learned that most of everything is nothing. All right, now cheer up. You're sweet in your own special ways, but you are mostly nothing. I hate to burst your bubble, but moving on. All right, now some particles did, however, hit something in the foil. From the fact that the alpha particle is positively charged, that's a plus sign in case you're wondering, and the scattered pattern of particles produced, Rutherford stated that in the center of each atom is a dense nucleus that is positively charged. All right. In 1911, Rutherford developed an atomic model that had a positively charged nucleus and was surrounded by electrons. Rutherford also, this is impressive, predicted the existence of neutral particles in the nucleus. All right, now, so let's draw his model, and it may start to look familiar to you. Now, it's not the right one yet, but we're getting closer. We're still just thinking about a circle here, okay? Pretend that's a circle. Okay, so we have this circle, and now in the middle of it is this